Hello, in this video we'll be solving the mathematics examination 2019 conducted by CBSE. This is set 3 of mathematics examination. The first question we have here is finding the LCM of a and b, where a is x cube y square and b is xy cube. So we know that LCM stands for least common multiple, which means that we have to find the least power of x and y common in both a and b. So as we can see here, the least power of x in both a and b is 1, and the least power of y in both a and b is 2. So the LCM will be x to the power 1 and y to the power 2, xy square. Moving on to the second question, here we have how many two-digit numbers are divisible by 3. So the first two-digit number divisible by 3 is 12, and the last two-digit number divisible by 3 is 99. After that it turns to 3 digits. So we can see here that it becomes an AP with 12, 15, 18, 21 up to 99, where the first term is 12, the difference between each term is 3, and the last term is 99. We have to find the n. So we know that the formula for an equals a1 plus n minus 1d. We put in the values of a1, n, a1d, an, and we get the n. So we see here that n is 30. So there are 30 two-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. In the third question, we are given that the line DE is parallel to BC, and from this figure we can see that the angle ADE is equal to the angle ABC. Also, angle AED equals angle ACB. So these two triangles are similar, so we can write the ratio of the sides in a way that AD by AB equals DE by BC. Also, if we draw a perpendicular to BC, it will also be perpendicular to DE, and in the smaller triangle of ADE we take the half triangle, and in the bigger triangle ABC we take half the triangle. These two triangles will also be similar, meaning that the height, the length of the perpendiculars will also be in the ratio of the sides. So the whole area of the smaller triangle and the bigger triangle will be in the ratio of square of sides. Here AB equals 9 and AD is 1, so the ratio of the area will be 9 by 1. In the fourth question, we are given one point B on the circumference of the circle, and we are given the center of the circle, and we have to find the coordinates of A, which is the other end of the diameter drawn from B. Because AB is a diameter, it passes through the center, and AO equals OB. So the length of AO and OB are equal, the ratio 1 to 1. We use the formula x1 equals x0 plus x2 by 2, and similarly for y. We just input the values. x1 is the center, x0 can be B, and x2 is A. So we input the values and we get x and y. We have got the coordinates of A. In the fifth question, part 1, we have to find the values of k for which the roots of equation x squared plus 4x plus k are real. For the roots to be real, d should be greater than or equal to 0. If d is equal to 0, the roots are equal but still real. D is nothing but b squared minus 4ac, where b is minus 4, a is 1, and c is k. We input the values, we get 16 minus 4k greater than or equal to 0. K should be less than or equal to 4. Part B is we have to find the value of k for which the roots of the equation 3x squared minus 10x plus k are reciprocal of each other. Reciprocal meaning if one root is r, second root has to be 1 by r. So clearly the product of the roots will be 1. Also, product of the roots is c by a, where c is k and a is 3. So k by 3 equals 1, k equals 3. In the sixth question, part 1, we have to find the value of a, given tan 2a equals cot a minus 24 degrees. We convert this cot a minus 24 degrees to tan so that we can compare the angles. We deduct this angle from 90 degrees to make it tan, and we solve for a. We add 2 and pi because there can be infinitely many solutions for a. In the second part, we have to find the value of sine square 33 degrees plus sine square 57 degrees. This is pretty straightforward. Sine 57 degrees is equal to cos 33 degrees. We replace it by cos 33 degrees. We get sine square 33 degrees plus cos square 33 degrees, which equals 1. In the 7th question, part 1, we have to find the number of 2-digit natural numbers which are divisible by 7. Like we did in the previous questions, we do the same way. The first 2-digit number divisible by 7 is 14, and the last 2-digit number divisible by 7 is 98. So we again have an AP where A1 equals 14, the difference is 7, and the last term is 98. We have to find the n. We use the formula for an. We input the values of an, a1 and d. We solve for n equals 13. In the second part, we are given that the sum of first n terms of an AP is n square, and we have to find the 10th term. Now, one simple way to find the nth term is we get the sum till nth terms, and then we calculate the sum till n minus 1 terms. We deduct, and the difference will be the last nth term. We have used same logic here. To find the 10th term, we calculated the sum of 10 terms, we calculated the sum of 9 terms and deducted. We will get the 10th term. In this question, we are given a coin which is tossed 3 times, so we are noting the outcome. If we get the same outcome all 3 times, it is considered a success. We have to find the probability of losing this game. Now we know that the coin is tossed 3 times, the total outcomes will be 2 raised to the power 3, which is 8, and all the outcomes possible are mentioned here. The success outcomes are when all three results are same, which can be either all heads or all tails. So total 2 outcomes out of 8 are for success. That means for losing, there is total 6 outcomes out of 8. The probability of that is 6 by 8, 3 by 4.75.